Sagittarius Ascendants 2026 is a year that resets relationships and destiny. Starting off with some of the planetary transits that are very, very important. Jupiter, which is the lord of your ascendant, is going to be in your seventh house in Gemini until the first half of the year. And this is the time where Jupiter will make things better for your married life, for your business partnerships, for your relationships, all of those things. And it is also going to be making things better with your siblings and even with regards to income front. However, when the Jupiter transits from Gemini to Cancer in June 2026, that is where it moves to your 8th house, but it is still going to be exalted. So that is the time where in all your relationships, whether business, professional, personal, you will hit a phase where you will see the inner depth. You will be able to uncover a lot of things where you will be able to get a lot more clarity in life. What this will also do is once it transits to Cancer, it will have its aspect on your 4th house, where Saturn has been there since early this year, 2025 April. Now, Saturn is going to remain in the same position for the entire 2026, which is basically going to cause a lot of maybe like some kind of disagreements at home. A relationship with mother is likely to get a little more intense. In some cases, it could mean like the relationship with the mother is going in a very tangent direction, and there could be differences with regards to that. Also, Saturn in your 4th means it is also impacting your career. So whatever are the hurdles or delays, or you think like a promotion was due, that will also take place once Jupiter transits to Cancer in June 2026. The other important aspects where it is going to help you is Jupiter coming into Cancer is also directly going to help you in money matters, because it will aspect your 2nd house, and at the same time it will also be looking at your house of the expenses. So that period will be somehow better for you in terms of taking care of better monetary situation. Then what also is important for 2026 is if you are an unmarried Sagittarius ascendant, then this is the time in 2026, the first half, where things are largely better in terms of marriage prospects. You may get a lot of marriage prospects during the first half of 2026. And after that, once like Jupiter transits to Cancer, that is when things will sort of like slow down in terms of getting those marriage proposals. And if you are a married Sagittarius ascendant, then in that case, for a married person, your married life will be very good, very like teamwork exercise, and everything will work like a clockwork. Once the Jupiter retrograde is of course over in the early part of 2026, and once Jupiter transits from there, you may get into like smaller arguments and other things. But overall, Jupiter being the lord of your ascendant, it is not going to when it's exalted, it's not going to let you harm your marital or business relationships. The only cautious period during this while for marital relationships will be the period of the month of March, end of Feb to about end of March, where Mercury goes retrograde. Because Mercury for a Sagittarius ascendant is the lord of your 7th and your 10th. So that is where Mercury is ruling your marriage, your spouse, and your career. So during this while, just be sure that you're not taking any hasty decisions. Neither are you hasty decisions could be like abruptly deciding to resign from your workplace, or with your spouse you get into like some heated exchange where you decide to take a decision which is somehow irreversible for you in the future, because this is the time where Mercury retrograde will create more confusion than clarity. And now coming to the other part of income, where Mars will get exalted in your second in the month of January to February. It's a short 1 month window, but that's the time Mars getting exalted. The positives are you may get you may amass some wealth from external sources, which was not earlier planned for. So this is not income earned through income directly. It could also be, because it's the second house, it could be through ancestors, it could be through parents and relatives. So that's how this can work. Because for Sagittarius, the way it's looking at is that for Sagittarius, the first half of the year is also conducive for marriage. So sometimes that could also mean you're getting more wealth in terms of getting into a marriage. But the flip side of this also is that Mars getting exalted in your second would make you, your speech go a little louder. You may feel angry on most occasions. And sometimes if that fuel is not controlled well, it will backfire on you, because that is how the Mars exalted, I mean, it's like passion, power, uncontrolled will just burn things for you. Rahu and Ketu, the two other major planets, they are going to remain largely in the same place until November. And Ketu in your 9th house and Rahu in your 3rd house. So pretty much like the way things have been on those fronts, Ketu has given you a bit of detachment in terms of detachment from father. I mean, some of the travel would have suddenly halted for some individuals, again specific to where the birth chart placements are. But that's one thing which Ketu would have done. And somewhere like you feel like, I mean, everything was working like a clockwork. Why suddenly like I'm feeling unlucky on this part? Why is this last bit not going through? So that's something which is going to stay on for another year from now, because Ketu so far till the time it transits your 9th, it's gonna have that sense of detachment with the 9th house, whatever it signifies. So that's how largely the 2026 looks for a Sagittarius ascendant. What I would say is it's not a year which is like very bad, but it's a very good year for Sagittarius ascendants, especially the ones who are looking to settle down in life for marriage, the ones who are looking to like improve their marriage. And from a career standpoint, it's gonna be a mixed year, because it's like until the Saturn is aspecting your 10th, and the Lord of the 10th is also retrograde. So it's gonna be a year of a bit of ups and downs. But at the end of the day, you will not have issues with regards to money matters in this year. So stay tuned to Kundli Doctor, and subscribe to my channel, and share this video with as many friends as you can. Thank you.